Hi, young adults, this is Dalina here, and I just wanted to share with you guys a little bit about how life has been for me in the midst of this pandemic and this kind of new reality for our world that we're facing today. So one of the things that I'm really grateful for is that I'm working and I still have a job, which is great. Last year I started living on my own, and yeah, I mean, life is expensive and adulting is hard. So it's been really great to, since then, seeing the way that God has provided for me. And this is definitely no exception right now. A lot of things are different though, and especially for me as an extrovert. I tend to look for, being with people and being with others for motivation and to be energized, which right now is not really the case. So I've been feeling kind of unmotivated and haven't really just been feeling like myself a lot of the time. Back when things were normal, I guess, I would often be either hanging out with friends or I would be going to different events and different things and just filling my time with people. But that also, I realized that as I was doing that, it was pushing aside my time with God, and I kept filling it up with other things, even though other people can be a great way to feel God's love and to feel His presence and community. I was really missing that personal relationship and that personal touch with God. So this whole pandemic really sort of exposed that my relationship with God wasn't as good as I thought it was. So that was something that was hard to realize and to accept, and something that I kind of had to grieve. But at the same time, different tools that we have now through Be Like Young Adults, like the Abide Pack, have been really, really great for me, as I've been spending a lot of time by myself and trying to refocus a lot of those activities that I did to being close to God and spending time with Him. So in the Abide Pack, every day there are different books of the Bible to read, so we can be intentionally spending time in the Word, and daily practices that are also very intentional and just are really helping with focusing my eyes back to Jesus, and with the different prompts as well for journaling, which have been really awesome. It's been such a great tool just to help build some new habits and some new rhythms in my life that really weren't there anymore. And this week, as we're leading up to Easter, and then we have the weekly practice or spiritual discipline, which is fasting. One of the practices was to be giving up a meal each day up until Easter, to be fasting during that meal, and instead spending that time in prayer and really looking to Jesus to be our source and our sustenance during this time. So that has been really cool for me, and as I spend that time in prayer, I've really felt God's peace and His strength. Even though I may feel hungry, I know that He is with me and that He's strengthening me even just to make it to the next meal. And definitely seeing how faithful He is as I make it through each day, and seeing how He gives me strength each day to make it through this pandemic and this kind of new reality that we're all facing. And just as He promises to be my strength each and every day, He does that too for all of us who decide to seek Him and put our faith in Him. So I definitely encourage you guys, and it's telling myself as well, to really be using this time to lean on Jesus, and just having Him be our all when things around us are just seem to be falling apart and things are so different, and we just had to adjust to like a completely different lifestyle, having Him be our strength, and that even in a pandemic we can find peace and rest in Him. So yeah, I just wanted to kind of leave you guys with that. And definitely challenge you to, again, be taking this time to lean on to Jesus and choose to believe and trust when He says that He is faithful and that He is our strength through everything and anything. I hope you guys have a great Easter. And even though celebrations may look a little different this year, definitely that we be choosing to remember the real reason why this holiday exists, and that's because of Jesus' sacrifice and his victory on the cross. So yeah, I'll see you guys later, and I hope you have a great week and a great rest of your day.